Hey, how's it going? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to do a short tutorial on myofascial release for the face. So as you can imagine, throughout our day we're using loads of different facial muscles to smile, to frown, and to make different faces. So this can cause there to be tension in the face. Any muscle we repetitively use, we tend to build a little bit of tension in it. So this is going to be a really great way to release tension in the face, jaw, and just to help bring back a little bit of blood flow, which can make your skin look a little bit more hydrated, moisturized, and healthy, which is great. So you're going to just need a really simple, I just have a couple of these reusable cotton pads, which I highly recommend you get. Zero waste, you just wash them, and they're really brilliant for just cleaning your own face. You just use them once, pop them into your washing machine or hand wash them, just so you don't reuse and get more bacteria onto your skin, which we don't want. So they're really great, and you're also helping the planet a little bit by doing that. And I'm just going to use just a little bit of toner. So I've already washed my face, so you can do that your normal kind of a way. And I'm just going to kind of tone after that, and then I'm going to use some jojoba oil. Yes, and this is a really great one because it's like an adaptogen. So it just, if you have really oily skin, it will kind of balance that out. If you have dry skin, it will help to hydrate it. So it kind of just, it does whatever your skin needs, which is awesome. So we're going to use just a tiny bit of that. If you don't have that, you can just use any other kind of oil that you might have at home. Even a little bit of avocado oil could be really nice for the face, or grapeseed oil. If you don't have any oil at all, go and get some. Just joking. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so we've sort of cleaned the face of any excess oil or anything that might be on there, any kind of your face cream or anything like that. So we're going to get to the techniques now. So we're just going to start off with a really simple technique just to release the jaw. So you're going to just use 2 fingers, and you're just going to place them just to the jawbone. So you'll just feel that kind of little corner bit of your jawbone onto your part of your masseter muscle, which is the strongest muscle in your body, and it can hold a lot of tension. You feel sometimes when you're asleep that you might clench your jaw. It's really common. So this muscle will get really tense. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit as I do this, because it's going to be really slow. I don't know if you can see what's happening right now. I'm like slowly kind of pressing down and up. So, but it's a sort of firm but gentle pressure. So I'm allowing the fingers to move or gently slide upwards, and this is the myofascial release. So you feel like the fingers are kind of sinking or melting into your muscles. It's also good if you are not talking as you do this, that might be helpful. And just really slowly, and this could take you about a minute to even get up to where your ear is, the base of your ear. So we'll just go really slow, taking your time with it. This is part of your moment of pause in your day. So just enjoying it. And you'll feel the fingers just kind of sliding upwards. Really gently, so you're just releasing the connective tissue. Probably really boring to watch, but it feels really good and really releasing. So you'll just slide all the way, so I'm around about the ears. We might speed up some of this, you kind of get the idea. Okay, some bits will feel like fingers move a little bit more easily. Try to maintain the similar pressure all the way up through to your temple. And then gently release. And I already feel like way nicer in the jaw. There's just a feeling of any oil, and you can use or not use any oil throughout the rest of this. Like, totally depends on your skin. If it's a little bit drier, you might want to use a tiny bit of oil. I'm going to use a little bit of oil now, but with the myofascial release, you want to be really conservative about how much oil you use. Otherwise, you're going to get your fingers slipping on your skin, and that's going to just get to the superficial layers, and we're trying to get down a little bit deeper. So we're going to use a tiny bit of jojoba oil now, or jojoba oil, however you choose to call it. So I'm just going to literally put like a little dab into the palm of my hand. So I don't know if you can see that. Just a really small amount, and then I'm just going to dip my fingers in it and again, I'm going to use these kind of 2 fingers, and then we're just going to make windmill motions up the forehead. So I'm going to go 1, starting from the corner of the eyebrow up. So this is just going to really help to relax all those muscles, frown lines on the forehead. Tend to have a lot of tension there just when we're thinking or concentrating. That's where it all happens, over towards the other eyebrow. And again, it's firm but gentle pressure, right? And consistent as much as possible. So this nice windmill, I think of it as a windmill, or a watermill maybe, all the way over to the other side, however you want to think about it. So it's just finger under finger as you go up. And you're just helping to relax all those tight muscles. And that feels really nice as well. You can do a few rounds of that. Nice. And just carry on for as many times as feels good. Okay, next one. We're going to work to the side of the eye here. And again, it's going to be a little bit of myofascial work. I'm not going to use any oil for this one because I feel like you get a little bit more grip onto the skin without it. But you are also welcome to use a little bit of oil. But be mindful, again, close to the eyes. Don't want to go too hard on the oil. Okay, so again, we're going to use this 2-finger technique. And we're going to start just at the edge of the eye. And then you're going to imagine, so what's happening with my fingers is I'm gently pulling them apart like this, okay? Pulling them apart. And we'll move out. So you're going to gently kind of traction the skin and then pull the fingers apart, hold, move the finger over into that gap, and then gently stretch. It's like little gentle stretching. Move the finger over and the other, so we create a little gap. So you would see it's happening, stretching the skin, and then over, and then gently stretching. Finger moves over, gently stretching. And you can go all the way to kind of the hairline here. Okay, and the same thing is happening on the other side. Yeah? Okay, so for this next one, I'm going to use a tiny bit more oil. Just a teeny tiny drop. And again, we're going to work across the cheekbone here, okay? So with a kind of like a pincer grip with your thumb and your top hand, this top finger isn't really doing very much, it's just kind of supporting the thumb. So we're going to work along the rim of your cheekbone, okay? So you'll just gently press and hold, so you'll feel a little release there, and then you can slide along. And you will feel as though there could be little tender points here. That cheekbone tends to have tender points. So just only working to the point that feels comfortable for you, right? Not overdoing it. And moving along slowly all the way across the cheekbone. We'll do that 3 times. So press, hold, really tight spot there for me. Press and hold. You might just count to 3, 2, 1, and then slide along for 3, 2, 1. And we'll do that one more time. So starting inwards. This is also really great for releasing any sinus issues. You just kind of imagine you're unblocking that tension. You slide along and hold for 3, 2, 1, and again, holding 3, 2, 1, and release. And you might notice I get a little bit of redness there, just it's the blood coming to the surface of the skin in places where there was tension. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you get some benefit from it. Please let me know how you get on. Remember, be gentle with yourself. Don't go too hard. You can do these once a week. You can do them maybe 2 times a week. Whatever feels right for you, just listening to your own body. Yeah, please feel free to drop me questions. Please like, subscribe. That really helps me out as well to share these little tutorials. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye.